Hey guys, for science this week, you guys are going to be doing an animal adaptation project. So that's really fun. You guys are going to be making your own animal to survive in a specific habitat. Today, we're just going to talk about vocabulary, and then the rest of the week, we're going to be learning how to do our project. So, thinking about what we remember about animal adaptations, what you guys learned last week about animal adaptations, the things that the animals need to survive, the physical features, the behavioral features, all of that's going to help us with our project this week. This is an example, okay? Another example, another example, and we'll talk about that later on. Today, we're going to be learning vocabulary to help create our imaginary animal. Some important vocabulary words for today are blubber, camouflage, defense, environment, habitat, prey, predator, and quill. Okay. Um, blubber. Okay, I'm going to go over what each one of them means. Blubber is a layer of fat that keeps animals warm. So a lot of animals have this layer of fat called blubber, and it just helps them keep warm. Okay, like a polar bear. Polar bears have blubber because they live in the Arctic and they need the blubber to keep them warm. Okay, because they don't have jackets or anything like that like we do. Um, they need their bodies. They need the blubber to keep them warm because they don't have all kinds of things like humans do to keep them warm. Camouflage, we talked about that last week. Camouflage is the way in which an animal hides or disguises with its surrounding. So, as you can see, this lizard is camouflaging in like a rainforest in a tree, and it's green, and so is the forest. So, they're camouflaging itself, they're disguising itself with its surroundings. Defense is when an animal protects themselves. So just like we have a defense, like if somebody comes at you, you're going to kind of try to show defense. You're going to try to protect yourself, right? From falling or from getting hurt. Animals do the same thing. A snake probably uses its mouth to defend itself or uses its body to slither away when they are in danger. So defense just means protecting itself. Environment is an animal's surroundings. So it's not necessarily where the animal lives, pretty much, it's just what's around them. So an environment is just the animal's surroundings. So this environment looks like it's sunny, there's trees, there's a lot of grass. Um, that's the environment that these animals would live in right here. A habitat is the place where an animal lives. So, environment is just the surroundings, what's around the animal. But a habitat is where they actually live. So, this animal, like these animals here in the water, live here. It looks like some sort of grassland. Okay, that's called a habitat. Um, that's where they live. So, these animals' habitats would be a grassland. Okay. Prey is an animal taken by a predator as food. So it looks like this little guy has a dragonfly as its prey. Lots of animals have prey. They hunt for prey. Um, that's what they use for food, and they hunt for that animal or prey. A predator is an animal that eats another animal. So, like tigers are predators, right? Because they go out and they eat other animals. Hawks are predators because they fly and they scoop up their prey to eat. Okay, they're predators. They eat other animals. And then last vocabulary word is called a quill, and quills are hollow, sharp spines used for defense. So this is a defense tool that animals have. Some animals have quills. And remember, defense is when an animal protects himself. One way that they protect themselves is by having these quills on their body, and they're really sharp spines, so they would hurt someone. Okay, so your job for today is to pick four of these vocabulary words, so you don't have to do all of them. Just pick four for today, so you can choose whichever one you want, and I want you to write a sentence. I want you to write your own sentence. Now, I don't want you to write down the definition. That's not what I want you to do. I want you to take a vocabulary word and create your own sentence using these vocabulary words. Okay? I already told you about what they mean. Now I want you to write your own sentence using your own words, not telling me what the definition is. That's different. Okay? Just create your own sentence. Okay? Make something up using this vocabulary. You can put in line or down a piece of paper, just make sure you send it to me.